What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking to Air Jordan 8 Winterized, so stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Air Jordan 8 Winterized. Alright, man, we're going to be keeping things very simple over today. We're going to be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set to release November 27th to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $210, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're going slightly below retail, averaging roughly about $204 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay. Now I'm anticipating as we get closer to that release date that these will probably be going like right below retail or sit right at retail, but I'm assuming they're probably gonna sit right below retail. In fact, if these do sell out, these will be a slow sellout. Now, the official colorway on these, I think they're calling it Gunsmoke if you put that behind this one, but we're just gonna say Winterized 8s. Now, we've seen Jordan Brand do this time and time again with several different Jordan models. Ones that I can think of off the top of my head is obviously the Jordan 9s. I know they did a Winterized on that one. I know they did a Winterized on the Air Jordan 14s. So I think they did a Winterized on the 4s, and I think they did a Winterized on, and this is all off the top of the dome, by the way. And I think they did a Winterized 3, but don't quote me on that. But here we are, man. We got some more Winterized sneakers, and obviously there's an audience for this particular sneaker, or Jordan Brand wouldn't continue to make it. But then again, we could probably say that about a lot of shoes that Jordan Brand keeps trying to throw at us that we really probably necessarily don't care about as like majority of us sneakerheads, right? Okay, but here we are. So Winterized, I think it's the perfect time depending on what area you live in. Now, obviously, if you live in an area where it's constantly warm all the time, I can see why you wouldn't want to cop these guys. But in an area like where I speak, where it's kind of hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes we have some pretty harsh winter times, and sometimes it's literally like, honestly, it didn't feel like it got cold, but we didn't get that crazy snowy weather. But if we're more further up north, I can see where this may be dedicated to that audience up there. I don't know the stock numbers on these, but obviously there's an audience for it. And like I said, if you're in the area where it's super, like, obviously Winterized, that's a perfect name for it. Now, the material on it, I don't think I was able to find out, or I can't really think of off the top of my head, but clearly at this point, it's a shoe where it's okay to get wet, so to speak. So to be honest, this is also a good shoe I think that you could wear when it's a rainy day, not just necessarily thinking about snow and cold days, okay? So i.e., like, I can honestly say, like, this week, we had an extremely bad storm, and unfortunately I was out in it trying to run errands at the last minute. I should have just waited, but I didn't want to do it the next day either. So I'm the type of person where, like, I like to just get it done, so to speak. But anyway, it would have been nice to have those Winterized 8s in that particular moment. Granted, one thing I could probably say, and from what I've seen from other reviews, is this shoe is probably super duper warm, as it should be. So it's another thing too, it'll be a good shoe to keep your feet warm if you're in those cold areas. So, and I think honestly, looking at the wings on the shoe, when I'm talking about the flaps at this point, that one's definitely that material where you know for a fact those you're probably not going to damage them, or it's going to be very hard to do so. But overall, with all that being said, I still want to throw out there too that 8s is arguably probably not the most favorite model, right? Okay, so we got to keep that in mind when it all comes to the shoe. I want to say 8s, 9s, definitely not everybody's favorite, but some people, it's definitely got an audience for it. Just because I don't like the shoe doesn't mean you don't like the shoe, but I'm just saying as a vast majority is, I feel like probably not gonna be too much of a hard cop, right? Okay, and these are already sitting there right below retail, so that lets me know everything I need to know. But at the same time, it all just depends on your area for the shoe. Now, overall, I do like the colorway, black and gray, or they're calling it Gunsmoke. I feel like that's good, so it's gonna be very versatile, and you can wear it with pretty much almost any fit. Because some of the Winterized colorways, that used to bother me too, where I'm like, yo, this is dope concept, but I just didn't like the color. Like, I didn't like the color they did for the 4s. Even though they were saying that was kind of like a poor man M&M's, but either way, different video, different day and time. Other than that, when it comes to these Air Jordan 8 Winterized, for me personally, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, but if they didn't exist, I wouldn't miss them personally. So for me, they will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. We'll be going after these on November 27th, retailing at $210. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I think we go.